Hi beautiful soul family of Mystic Crab. This is Sudipta the Mystic Crab. I'm here with your Sun, Moon, Venus rising readings for the month of June. Let's see what this month holds for us. Thank you for joining, subscribing to my channel, commenting, liking the videos. Please continue doing that. That really helps me and the channel grow so that I can share the divinely channeled messages with you guys and share everything that cosmically is happening with you so that you are empowered at each and every moment of your life, knowing what is next for you and how you can align with that energy for yourself. All right, so check out your Sun, Moon, Venus rising. Also, this is going to be a general reading, so please take the messages that resonate with you. For your personal reading, the details are below in the description box. You can email me or you can go to the website and find all the details to book your readings with me. I'll be more than happy to help you with your personal situation. Okay, that being said, let's see what we are having in this month of June. So moving from May to June, we are in the energy of the eclipse, the full moon lunar eclipse that we have had in Sagittarius on the 26th. So there's a lot of past karmic releases, cycles which are ending, and we are moving into a newer cycle. So on the 10th of June we have a annular solar eclipse. So that's where the gateway opens, where you enter into the light period. So here you exited and there you are entering into the next phase. Okay, that's what's happening. 29th of May, we have entered Mercury retrograde. It's going to last until the 22nd of June, but the shadow energy lasts until the 7th of July. So, communication going on and off, stuff like that. So please watch my Mercury retrograde video to get some more insight on what you can do and what you cannot do during this time, so that you are aligned with the universe and take the path of least resistance for yourself. Also, June is the month of summer solstice, so we are officially moving into the summer season. And as we move into the Gemini and Cancerian energy, there are a lot of changes which are coming during these two seasonal changes that we are going through as we move into the summer season officially. Okay, so there are these cosmic gateways which are opening up in June, so expect a lot of changes. Also, on 23rd of May, Saturn has gone into a retrograde. So Saturn is the lord of karma. So there you go. Whatever was due to you is going to come back to you in like full return, with full returns in the next 5 months. So June is the time where things are going to start showing up. But the Mercury retrograde energy can somewhere get those blinders on you, which may cause some kind of biases based on your previous experiences, and that's why you need to clear your energy. Try to stay as grounded as you can. Meditate, stay connected to yourself, breathe in, breathe out. Do a lot of breathing exercises. That's how you can get through this entire period, because there's a lot coming in for all of us. Let's get through it by breathing, because that is how if I can get the words right out. So that's how Pran flows through our body, the life force. Okay, so let's not forget to breathe. That's the least that we can do for ourselves. Okay, so now without any further delay, let's get into your zodiac reading. So check out your Sun, Moon, Venus. You can check out all the three. And these are timeless messages. So sometimes what I'm saying now might not connect with you right now. This may have happened for you, or it might be coming for you. Okay, so take it with a grain of salt. That's what I would say. And for your personal readings, like I said, find the details below. Hi Gemini, let's see what is going on with you for this month of June. Let's see, what do we have for the Geminis? What do we have, Spirit, for the Geminis? Okay, the energy is gaining momentum. So whatever you have been working on, the energy is gaining momentum towards it. With all these cosmic and astral events happening, Gemini, I think it is working in your favor. Work with the energy. Don't try to go against it, okay? Work with the energy. The energy, if it is telling you you need to slow down, slow down. Don't push yourself. Listen to your intuition. It's going to guide you. If you feel like you need to take a nap, go take it. Go take it. It's okay if something gets delayed for like half hour. It's okay, hell won't break loose. You need to listen to that inner guidance which you are getting from inside. There are inner nudges that you'll be getting from inside, intuitive nudges from your body, mind that you will get during this time, because this energy is gaining momentum, and you need to slow down. You need to allow these energies to settle inside of you, because there's a new start coming, there's a new shift coming, which is happening on a planetary level for everybody. So you are no exception. So allow yourself to work with this energy, okay? Don't try to go in the opposite direction. That's gonna make things tougher for you otherwise. All right, let's get some energy cards and see what's going on with the Geminis during this month of June. Feeling all tied up? If you've been feeling all tied up, I think it's time for you to start shifting your energy, how you can get out of it and actually take action towards it. Half the time we feel tied up here, we can actually, as a matter of fact, do something about it and move out of that energy. But it just feels easier to stay stuck than take that step to break out of it, because it may take some effort. Sometimes you may have to go and confront someone, something like that, and just trying to avoid any kind of discomfort, we often tend to stay stuck. So that's what this energy is saying, that the energy is working with you provided you work with it. So if you want to get out of it, you can do it. Remember that the sun is here shining for you. So around the summer solstice, I feel there's going to be some form of change coming towards you guys. I feel that's where you will start moving into that next phase. And until then, you have to work on getting yourself freed from these past energies, whatever these past energies were, which were making you feel tied down. You have the power to overcome it, Gemini. Remember that, okay? There have been some financial constraints, but that's going away with the Sun card coming out. I feel that whatever those financial constraints were, I think it's in your head half the time. Every time you feel you don't have enough, actually look at everything around you. Just be grateful that you have enough money to pay rent. If you're living in a rented apartment, if you're living in your own house, be grateful that you're able to live in your own house. Your bills are paid, you have water, you have running electricity, you have internet, stuff like that. You have abundance of everything that you actually need to live through each and every single day. Sometimes it may feel that you don't have enough, but ask yourself, where is it coming from? Is it the truth, or are you comparing yourself to somebody else and making yourself feel like you are coming from a place of lack? So just change that perception. It's going to help. It's really going to help shift your energy. So second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So this is your sacral chakra, releasing anything which is stuck in your emotional body. Maybe you grew up in an environment where you saw poverty, or you saw that there was not enough means, but now things have changed. Start shifting it. Get out of that past. Release those emotions. They are not yours. They are not a life sentence for you. It was a phase. It's not a life sentence. Don't make it one. So change your mental outlook towards things, and it is going to help you work with that changing momentum of the energy to get into a better space. It's going to allow what you have been working so hard for to come to you faster than anything else that's going to help it move faster towards you. Because if you stay in this energy of lack, you are going to attract more lack towards you. The energy is gaining momentum. You can either flow with it, or you can resist it and make it difficult for you. So it's a choice for yourself. Okay, let go of those attachment wounds from your past. Just let go of it. It's okay if something did not work out in the past. That's okay. Timelines have shifted. Stuff is changing in the world. 2 years ago, people did not think that there's a lot of work that can be actually done from home, but look at us today. COVID actually taught us that there's a lot that can be accomplished by working from home. So you don't know how reality changes. It's just your perception. It's all in your head. So just try to shift that outlook of yours and you'll see the miracles happen. Let's get a message from Spirit. Embrace the moment. Let's flow with the moment. Embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. That's exactly what this reading is all about. Change your energy. Flow with the energy. Don't flow against it, because take the path of least resistance. It's going to make it easier for you. So don't always push yourself to work hard. Times are changing. It's time for smart work. You can get a lot accomplished by putting in much less effort, but it only depends on you, how you look at things. All right, let's get a message from the Keepers of the Light. No, it's Work Your Light. Sorry, I always forget the name of this oracle. God. The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Everything you've been through has been happening for your higher good. It's not happening to you. So try to get out of that victim mentality. Everything that has been going on is helping you become the best version of yourself. But are you going to flow with it, or are you going to stay in that victim mentality and resist the change and make it even more difficult for you? It's choice you have to make after all, okay? So that's what I have for you, Gemini. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Until then, I'm sending you a lot of love, light, and peace. Bye. Namaste.